Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of Cynic. So before we get started, we just want to do like a recap, rediscussion of the last episode.
For all 6 of you that watched our last video.
Exactly. Was it 6?
No, I
didn't. Was it that many?
No.
Okay.
Let's
fact check that one?
Let's check the numbers. Let's fact check.
Fact check.
Fact check.
I'm guessing 11.
I'm 24. I'm guessing
24. That's generous. Survey said 24 exact.
Ah!
Did you just check? Did you?
No, I didn't. I just threw out a random
swear
number.
to God?
I said 6 as a joke. I'm like, yeah, I'll give us 24.
It's 24 exact as of right
Yeah,
now.
give me some balloons, Michael. Give me some balloons right here, and also put a picture of my face with some glasses on it. Yay. You probably have that already. Fuck yeah, I'm awesome. Anyway, thanks to the 24 degenerates who watched our last episode about us yelling about space wizards. And
or it was 2 of us 12 times, so, you know, could have been that.
Hey man, I had to do something with my weekend, okay?
No, I mean, yeah, it's pretty hard to get through. Oh, sorry, I'm going to open it. Sorry.
Ooh, yes, pop open the nice cold one with the boys.
It's Miller time.
We are not sponsored by Miller Lite. I don't want a fucking message from Miller Lite. Listen, okay.
Yeah, so
to the 24.
Do you want to guess how many people watched the Watch Dogs game autopsy?
50.
Oh, 42. Which
yeah,
is actually
I'm on top of my shit.
That's
today.
more than the last time I looked.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky, which funny we're gonna be talking about that, is at 469.
Oof.
I'm hoping
good number.
I'm hoping we could replicate that success with big air quotes. On
yeah,
that.
but do people really want to listen to a 2-hour discussion of why No Man's Sky is bullshit?
Yeah, guess who the cynic is this episode?
Yeah, fuck this game.
Go ahead and figure that one out.
No, obviously that the cynic is Michael. No, fuck this game to hell. But before we get into that,
yeah, we gotta talk about Last Jedi.
We want to so we want to take this on the to look back a bit on the past episode because believe it or not, Michael has rewatched The Last Jedi and he has some thoughts on it. Michael, take it away.
So obviously, I was able to correct some of the just the clerical issues I had.
Yeah,
who actually told Rey that her parents are junkers.
Because you thought it was Snoke at first.
I did think
I told you 1,000 times that it was
Kylo.
Kylo.
It was Kylo.
This is why you listen to me.
I noticed something else. Because I remember complaining that they dropped the whole thing with Rey and Kylo being connected.
Yeah.
But there's a scene right at the end of the movie when she's on the Falcon, she's about to shut the door and she sees Kylo.
Yeah.
But he's obviously not there. So they're still connected. So I'm actually happy for that.
Do you think they're gonna carry that into 9?
Oh, of course. That would be such a big deal. And I was telling Abraham, I don't think he ever replied to it, but I have a theory now after having watched the episode again.
Okay, hit me with it.
I'm wondering if Snoke totally intended to die.
No, because he looks surprised as fuck when Kylo...
Well, I mean, it hurts. He got cut in half. There's no holding that back, but
I think Snoke is done. done.
No, he's dead. Yeah. No, I'm not saying he's not dead. I'm saying he's totally dead.
Oh, do you think it was his plan to die?
It was his plan. It was...
Because he wanted Kylo to be the... He thought, okay, so I obviously...
Well, no, he wanted pure balance in the Force, so he wanted him to die and Luke to die, which is why he was trying so hard to find Luke.
Oh, okay.
But once he found out that Luke didn't give a shit enough to, come back and fight, he's like, oh, they're good enough, then I can die.
Yeah.
So he only wanted Kylo and Rey to be the only Force users, so, pure dark and pure light. And no one else. And then because they're connected, they match each other in powers.
Which makes no sense because Kylo started a lot earlier than
No, totally, I know. No, but they have a connection, yeah. So it would make sense that their fates are...
Yeah, you said that Snoke believed they were the only Force users. Little did he know about Broom Kid.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're right and Broom Kid doesn't matter, then... I mean, it's just whatever.
It's just to show that there's other Force users.
He could be a neutral Force user. That wouldn't affect the balance.
Yeah. I just want to point out within the recording of this episode that Episode 9 is shooting at the moment.
Yes.
There's been some photos.
Matt Smith
is in it, and so is Dominic Monaghan of Lord of the Rings fame. I believe he was Pippin.
That sounds familiar. Keep talking because I have to find an article.
Yeah,
that I wanted
so
to
like
discuss with you.
there was a bunch of photos that released from the set of Finn and Poe riding some horse-like creatures.
Real quick, what was the name of the lady who played Rose?
Kelly Marie Tran. That too. Do you mind if I talk about that for a minute?
We are going to. That's why I'm pulling up.
Okay, so also another thing happened where the actress that played Rose, which we talked about heavily in the last episode, who was like bumped off the face of social media because of people just being disgusting human beings to her. Well, my God, she had a clap back at those motherfuckers, and she came back with full support from Mark Hamill and Finn Boyega, and John Boyega, and a whole bunch of the cast of Star Wars. And boy, it was a loaded handgun that was ready to explode. And honestly, she's 100% justified. Like, fuck, man. Like, she was given a script. She did her best. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, totally. I just wanted to read a quote from this article.
Yes, read it.
It wasn't their words. It was that I started to believe them. Like, she was being harassed so much that she started to think they were right.
And that made me upset.
Yeah.
That made me visible upset when I read that. Like, I was angry. Like,
yeah, basically, I just wanted to, like, bring up the fact that she, like, actually
responded
and had with a statement
back,
of why she did it.
No, but I'm glad she spoke out on it, because like if you don't, then the trolls win.
Yeah. At the end of the essay, Tran vows to stop erasing her heritage to please the culture that pushed her to stop speaking Vietnamese and to adopt an American name. My real name is Lone?
Yeah, her real name
I feel
is
like
Lone.
Oh, is it pronounced Lone? I don't want to pronounce it wrong.
No, yeah, it's Lone. Yeah.
Lone, Loan, yeah. And I'm just getting started, so it sounds
so
like
Kelly Marie Tran is now dead. Lone has risen from the ashes, and she's coming for your bitch ass.
I didn't realize how deep that went. I didn't know she like changed her name.
Yeah, apparently a lot of like international actors do that in order, because like Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan's name isn't actually Jackie Chan.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Jackie, come on.
I mean, a lot of people have to take up like stage names or pen names to fucking get work.
Which
you think Bruce Lee is his real name?
No, Lee probably, but
no.
Oh, the Lee part's not actually part of his name. Is Chan actually part of Jackie Chan's
name?
Nope.
It's all fabricated. Okay. A lot of actors do that. Okay. Anyway, to get the episode back on track, yeah, that's what happened. Episode 9 is shooting currently. Matt Smith and Dominic Monaghan have been casted in mystery parts we do not know. The only thing we know is that there's been a shot of Finn and Poe on a field riding some horse-like creatures. That's all we know.
Speaking of horses and movies in production,
what do you?
Did you see that picture from John Wick 3? He's like got the gun to the head of the guy on the motorcycle on a horse. On a horse.
That movie is already movie of the year.
But we can talk about John Wick some other time.
Some other time, but yeah, that's.
No one's gonna be the cynic for that though. That would just be us gushing over John Wick.
We can just do a John Wick review, and not be a cynic.
I guess we could just like devil's advocate, because like I could probably find things wrong with the first movie. Maybe not the second movie, but the first movie has a couple issues.
The second movie is perfect.
The second one's perfect.
Second one, like it joins the list of sequels that like are better than the first. Yeah. It's up there with Empire.
I was gonna say it goes on the Empire Strikes Back list.
And Last Jedi. Okay, no, please don't punch me. Okay.
Anyway, so
are you done with your thoughts of your follow-up? My thoughts are still the same. I love the movie. I understood more of the criticisms that Michael gave, even though they were kind of minute and kind of like the ship with the bombers. I listened on that and I rolled my eyes.
I talked to someone else, because you were thinking I was the only person that had a problem with that. I talked to someone at work about that, just like for some insight, and I don't think he really saw it as big of a deal. But when I explained it, he was like, "Yeah, that's pretty stupid, but like I guess they just didn't have Y-wings anymore." And I'm like,
"I guess."
But still. Ugh. I don't
Are
know.
you okay?
I'm
good?
still
You good?
upset about that.
We still got probably an hour and a half to record, maybe
yeah,
2.
I just wanted like 15 minutes for like this little opener.
All right. So are you
Well,
done?
we still got like 5 more minutes. But all I was really gonna say was, I watched it again with an open mind and with the things that we said last time.
All right. Okay. So before the rewatch, what would you rate Last Jedi? Before the rewatch.
Like a 3.
Okay. After the rewatch, what would you rate it now?
5.5.
Really?
Two
2 whole points is something.
Yeah,
2 whole
I
points is
still
something.
don't like it.
So
but
it's mediocre.
It's okay. Like the moments, like the strong points in that movie stood out a little more to me, but like the stuff I didn't like still really drags it back. Like
Okay.
I'm still pissed that Holdo didn't just talk to Finn.
Yeah.
I'm
Poe.
Thank you.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
I should have known better. He's still like on my screen over here, so like I'm,
Yeah.
he's in my thoughts.
Oh.
I'm still pissed that Rose like. This is how we're gonna win, not by killing what we hate, by saving what we love. But even though you would have been saving what you love by killing yourself to save them.
That is okay.
What a paradox.
We now have Michael on audio saying, "Kill yourself." Someone please sound clip that and send it to me.
Killing yourself. Killing yourself.
And I'm gonna abuse the shit out of that. Please.
So yeah, no. So like shit like that still bothers me.
Okay, understandable.
I'm less bothered by Luke dying.
Okay.
In retrospect,
I was never bothered by Luke dying. I think that was a good send up for me.
That bothers me less. I think it was just more like initially like the repeated gut punch of he's dead, he's not, he's dead, he's not, he's dead. No, he's dead.
No, he's
like
dead.
The constant, and then after the whole movie being subverting my expectations, and just that final zinger was just like, I was just so worn down during my initial viewing that I was just like, come on. I was just like so annoyed at that point that it like came across way more sour than it did during my second watch. Still pissed at the scene with Phasma. I'm still pissed that she's just a Bond villain.
I want that deleted scene to be real.
Yes,
canon.
I still want the deleted scene to be real. I'm just sick of her being a generic Bond villain. And do we know is she in the new movie?
We don't know.
Is she even billed in it at all?
I don't think she's on the cast list. If not, I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna look up the cast list when we start talking, just for I'll look it up now.
Just look it up now. It's just that we can get the bit over and start the episode.
Star Wars
9 cast list.
Carrie Fisher is still billed in it.
Yes. They have footage that they're going to use.
I figured they either had footage or they were going to like CG.
No, they said no CG at all.
Really? Okay.
No CG. Only past footage, and they showed all the
Billy D. Williams in it!
Billy D. Williams, Lando's back.
Yes! Maz is still in it, obviously. They still have Supreme Leader Snoke in here.
No, probably has a Force Ghost or a flashback.
Peter Mayhew's still doing Chewbacca?
Peter still. He insists on doing it.
No, I know.
He insists on doing it.
I didn't know he still was.
The poor bastard has to use a cane to walk, but
doesn't he only do the scenes where he's sitting down?
Yeah.
Yeah, which probably meant he could do most of this last movie because he wasn't walking around very much.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I did not mean to click on Billy Lord.
Oof.
They still have the other guy built for Chewbacca. Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi!
Bullshit!
Yes! No,
bullshit!
I swear to God, come here.
Is it on IMDb? Because I don't trust him sometimes.
Wait. Oh, no, it says sequel trilogy because I was looking up the cast list.
Hold on. Don't. I don't think IMDb would let something that big slip.
It's Google. It's on Google.
I don't believe it.
Come here. Get out of the chair.
No. I believe
Wait. Oh, I'll just do this again.
I believe
He's right there.
I believe it.
He's right there. Although, isn't Kenny Baker dead? He can't be doing R2-D2.
No,
I thought he died.
Which is why take it with a grain of salt.
Okay.
Just look at IMDb. It's faster.
Fine. Dude, I heard Happy Time Murders was garbage.
I heard it. Critics say it's garbage, but some people are saying it's okay.
Let's see. Matt Smith. Oh, I need full cast. This isn't all of it.
We're looking for Gwendolyn Christie.
Who?
Gwendolyn Christie. She's the actor for Phasma.
Oh. I don't see her on IMDb.
Oh, shit. But like I said, it could be JJ in his box of secrets and not telling us.
Maybe. I feel like it's pretty hard to hide a cast list, though. I feel like you kind of have to have that.
No.
But then again, like when I was looking this up a second ago, it was only letting me see
also, they are still
sequel trilogy cast.
Yeah.
But the fact that Emma McGregor is in the sequel trilogy cast still says something. Like, aside from Kenny Baker, no one here is out of place. Is DJ coming back, or is that just a one-off?
People are saying that he's probably going to come back. Probably.
He seemed like an okay. Did some people have a problem with his character? Because I thought he was okay.
Yeah,
even on my first viewing, I was okay with him.
Yeah.
He was a piece of shit, but that was the whole point.
Yeah, that's the point. To teach Finn, listen, bro, war sucks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's enough about Star Wars. So
let's start this episode by. You can probably tell by the title. We're doing the No Man's Sky.
Are we just gonna point out that there's a title on this every time? Because that's twice now we've done that.
Yeah, I guess. Also, I suggest that you put a little thing at the scene for people that just want to get into the No Man's Sky talk, like skip to this time or whatever.
Oh, like a button or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we're talking today's topic is the fucking Coors Light. Please buy Coors Light.
I thought it was Miller Lite.
Whatever. We're doing No Man's Sky. We're doing
No Man's Sky.
And I am the Cynic.
He is the Cynic this time.
Because fuck this game. Rest in peace, headphone users, but fuck this game to all hell. My God. Okay, so it was a lot easier to
I just made Abraham play it for like 3 hours.
Okay, yeah.
You got an achievement, so it's on your account forever.
So I want the record to be shown that today I played No Man's Sky for the first time for 3 hours. I have not touched it ever before this day, but I have seen clips. I've read all the articles. I've seen all the clips. Everything.
Did you watch the original game Autopsy, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Way to plug your own shit.
Well, I was just wondering.
No, I know. I know all the history, which brings me to like I don't know how we're gonna format this because it's easier to format a movie than a fucking game because this.
Yeah, I was not sure how we're gonna.
No, because we're basically gonna be talking. Okay, so I'm gonna start by giving my history with No Man's Sky. So basically, I first heard of No Man's Sky at the Video Game Awards way back when they were still the VGAs and not the VGs.
Like I was gonna say, like the originals, like wasn't it like on Spike?
It was
or
on
something?
Spike TV.
So
I remember
saw the original announcement.
The original announcement where
my first time was at, I think it was an E3 conference with the PlayStation.
No, the first announcement of No Man's Sky was he brought out Sean Murray, and he was this nobody. Like, literally...
They made Joe Danger at this point. Joe Danger, and I think they were working on Joe Danger 2.
Joe Danger 2.
Like, the movie or
and
something.
he said, oh, they have a new little, project they want to show us. And then that was the first footage of... That got people talking like, wait, this is an indie studio that's doing this? This is just like
oh
a
my
group
God.
of 5 guys?
Dude.
What?
I found my folder.
Folder of...
With the research I did, with all the highlights.
With No Man's
Dude,
Sky.
I couldn't find this, and I just, like, live while recording.
Live!
Dude, so I have this folder I put together, because, like, I was, like, making a manifesto to try to do Game Autopsy for No Man's Sky. Dude, do you have any idea how much time I put into that video and I didn't even finish it? Like,
you told me
feel this folder.
No, Michael says manifesto. This is a manifesto.
Like I like printed out Wikipedia articles and like started highlighting it.
Articles, there's Reddit posts. There's like
I tore through the history of this game.
There's fucking Twitter profiles. There's like everything. This man, If Michael didn't have a folder, I think a fucking like investigation board would be set up.
Oh, dude,
him.
you know the corkboard in the hallway?
That
used to be in my room at the old apartment when I started working on this.
So if you're not familiar,
I was hoping I'd find this because I wanted to pull this out for the discussion, and now I have it in front of me.
So for viewers not familiar, a couple months ago, Michael did it was
actually almost 2 years ago.
2 years ago, Michael did the first kind of experimental episode of Game Autopsy, and he was going to talk about No Man's Sky, and he didn't end up finishing it, but he just uploaded the raw episode with the audio with no editing. And
I didn't even get to do like a second recording. I just took the audio I had.
It's on his channel if you wanna look at it. I suggest it because he poured through a shit ton of research. But and he just found the folder, and it is a manifesto because
I mean, there's like 4 separate files. One is like the Reddit post with like all the documented bugs. I've got the Wikipedia page. And what's even cooler about this is this is the script. I had it on paper.
Yeah.
I actually, all this stuff, it's like a time capsule because I printed all of this on August 30th, 2016. So
a couple months after the game came out.
I think about a month after, yes.
A month after, yes.
It was either the same month
so
or a month
it was fresh as can be out the oven.
It released on the 12th of August, so it was like a couple weeks after.
A couple weeks, not even a month.
So it's interesting to have a Wikipedia article printout that's from that time.
Yeah, don't throw that away.
No, I'm gonna keep this, dude.
Yeah.
I highlighted it. Like I haven't done that since high school.
So basically, that's going back to what I was saying. That's the first appearance of No Man's Sky where people were like, Sean Murray showing the original demo of him and a planet and taking off and like, oh, this is what we can do, and people were like, you guys are an indie studio? And like more eyes got on that.
What year? I'll look through my research too. What year did they actually announce? What year's that VGA?
Okay, hold on. I have No Man's Sky.
Let me see if I have it here.
VGA. I want to say 2013, but let me get that.
Because I believe the Kickstarter for Star Citizen was 2012.
Yes, it was 2013.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm looking right now. December 2013. They had 4 people working on it at the
time. 4
time.
people were working on it, and a couple. What's even more sad after that is that their studio got flooded.
Yes,
through natural means.
I actually went over that. That was part of why I thought the game flopped.
Yeah, no, and they had to restart from scratch, basically.
Yeah.
So the build that was showed at that year's VGXs was.
Well, I think they said
no more.
If I could find, here's the article from. He did an interview shortly after.
All right.
This is about Joe Danger. Don't fear people. Where is it?
Live. That's why we do research, people.
Sorry, I'm like trying to like pour through all this crap.
Michael is like going into his own manifesto and looking at his old highlighted thoughts.
And I'm trying to like remember like things I found at the time, but like basically, what I remember was, after the studio was flooded, they had like a couple laptops, and they did still have the current build of the game.
Okay, that's
but
good.
it's basically only like. It only worked in like demo format and like prototype. It was like prototype.
Yeah, basically, like it was not nowhere near as to an actual product.
Like that original demo was basically like super canned. Like they pre-rendered that planet and the space and like all the sequences.
Yeah, and then after that, like they just kind of kept working on it in the background, and they showed up at a few more VGAs, and it got more hype. And I believe it was at 20. I forget what VGA it was, but they showed the actual demo of him going into space, and
that was I think I'm looking at it right now, and this is the one I remember because I watched the 2014 E3, and that was when they showed it that it was going to be a Sony game.
A Sony game. That's when they
showed it at their press.
That's when Sony acquired Hello Games. Or
they didn't acquire it. They just got like exclusivity rights.
Exclusivity rights, yes.
Which as of very recently is broken because now it's on Xbox.
It's on Xbox.
Which and actually, I did find he has like he has a bias against indie games on Xbox. That was something I found in my research.
Sean Murray does?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get it because I wrote it down.
Okay.
Here it is. I'm really excited that there are these new games. new ways to create games like digital download, Xbox Live Arcade, PSN. A lot of the stuff on Steam is way more interesting to me than a raft of new sequels at E3. Wait, hang on. Where is it? Oh, I think I've hinted at before about being a lot of awful titles in Xbox Live Arcade and there being a really variable level of quality there. So he saw Xbox Live Arcade, which is what I think it was still called at the time. It's just just kind of like a unregulated Wild West of like indie games.
Ooh, it was bad back then, dude.
Well, dude, especially if you go to on the original like the 360 store, so you have like just Xbox download games, which is just normal games. You had Xbox Live Arcade, which was indie games, but then they have indie, which looks like just junk that anyone can upload.
Like it was
nothing on there is
bottom of the barrel. Like
I don't even know why they bothered having a separate tab for indie when like Fez wasn't under that and Meat Boy wasn't like it was like literally like Steam Greenlight level indie.
Yeah, it was bad, dude. Like it was like the worst of the worst.
And no one's ever talked about that.
No,
like I've never seen anyone talk about that.
But no, that's basically where they made the resurgence. And they partnered up with Sony, and that's when Sony started throwing more money on them because the hype was real. And that's when, in that presentation, he showed the zoom out of the entire galaxy, and people were in complete awe.
Dude, I remember like the audible like
whoa, like you could hear it from around the stadium. It was fucking.
And like to be fair, like it was really impressive at the time. And even when it came out, the one thing people didn't diss on was how amazing it was, like the actual procedural generation engine.
Yeah, because
the whole game was like 5 gigs, and it didn't like download anything. Like it's not like Elite Dangerous where I think that game isn't that big, but it has to download the map every time you go to a new area. So you need to play online even in single player. This game, it basically just uses an algorithm to generate the area you're going to. So like it has like I'm guessing like a seed number or something. So when you go to a new galaxy, it's just loading a new seed. It's not like loading off like a specific map.
Yeah.
So that's what's really interesting to me is how compressed that game is. And if more technology like that could really change procedurally generated games and like how maps are saved.
So going on with the timeline, after their E3 2014 showing, they got massive buzz. Everyone had their eyes on Hello Games.
Everyone forgot what Star Citizen was for a little bit.
Yeah, wait, what Star Citizen?
Exactly.
Yeah, which. I'm sorry, a bit of a tirade. Which each year Star Citizen doesn't come out, it's starting to look more sketchy.
It is. It's getting to a point where like a lot of the hardcore fans are already like, it's not coming, because what does it even have like an anticipated release date?
No.
It was supposed to come out like 2014 or 2015 or something.
What the fuck?
It was announced in 2012. They just kept expanding it. Let me find. The release just says TVA now. They're not even like pretending anymore.
Congrats, they just stole your money.
Yeah, announced in 2012 with the Kickstarter campaign. Which, really interesting that these two games were announced around the same time.
The same time! And No Man's Sky came out.
So did Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous came out in 2014.
Yeah.
And that game... All 3 of these games were basically like... I'll have to double check on Elite Dangerous, but like they were basically announced around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check. Elite Dangerous was announced November 2012. Started a Kickstarter. They all started that year. And then Elite Dangerous came out 2 years later. Then 2 years after that was No Man's Sky.
It's funny.
Wait, if the timeline would made any sense, that would have mean Star Citizen came out this year, but it's not.
It's not going to.
No.
Unless they fucking come out of nowhere like, oh, it's ready, bitches.
That would be crazy.
No,
dude, I'd be into that.
You know what I find funny is that both Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen, they look like top of the line games that look like they would have like publisher support and
oh yeah,
and it looks like that. I would think that No Man's Sky would be the one to start a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel that way? When it's the other way around, funny. So it's weird.
Like Star Citizen's like this like
the little
overblown budget like custom CryEngine because like during the development Crytek went out of business. I forgot. And like they just poached all the programmers. It's like, oh, we'll take that.
I'll take you. They scooped them up in a big net.
How many studios do they have now? Let me see if it says.
All these studios, and we still can't.
I'm
release
surprised
the
the
game.
development section of Star Citizen isn't longer. Yeah, initially started with CryEngine 3.
Oh fuck.
I think they have like a custom engine now, but it's based on CryEngine. But I have not kept up with this. I used to keep up with the development of this, but it started going on so long that I was just like bumming myself out with it. So I'm just gonna wait till it's out.
When it comes out,
I mean,
it's not coming.
Maybe in like
2021. Swallow the pill.
No, 2021.
Swallow the pill now.
2021.
No.
In the meantime, I could just play Elite Dangerous.
If any of you losers out there play Star Citizen, it's not coming. It's not. You know what?
Hey.
No, hold on.
My dad watches this, and he's really into it.
You know what? Hold on. You know when Star Citizen's gonna come out? When Half-Life 3 comes out. There we go. Anyway, moving on with the episode.
I mean, the storyboard for Half-Life 3 came out.
That game is confirmed dead. It's confirmed dead.
It's out. It came out. It's just
story.
It's a book.
It's a book.
You have to read it.
Which fuck you, Game New, and fuck you, Valve. Jesus Christ.
No. Portal Bridge Simulator.
Huh?
Portal Bridge Constructor. Oh. You can have that.
Anyway.
No, but play our Dota card game.
Huh?
The card game.
Man, shut the... Dude, people were so pissed.
I know. Yes.
Go to that video and you can hear the audible groans.
Yeah.
And what the...
Let me see if I can find... What are they calling it?
I don't know. Just type in Dota card game.
Card game reaction comes up before the game, by the way. Artifact, that's what it is. Let me find the.
For all those watching, listening for for No Man's Sky, please excuse our brief tangent.
Brief.
Our 15 to 30 minute tangent.
I can't even find an announcement trailer. It's just reactions. Hitler reacts to Valve's Artifact. Valve releases a new game, and it's JonTron with let's see what's on the bill. I can't find it. Oh, wait, maybe this. A year ago, yeah. That dislike bar. Okay, you can't see that. You can't see that well, but 6.2 thousand thumbs up, 78,000 thumbs down.
Oh, man, fuck you, Valve. Get fucked. These guys can
Valve headquarters, you just got pranked!
That's top comment, everyone.
Dota 2, toxic community, check. Cheaters, check. Full of kids, check. Unbalanced, check. Killed Half-Life 3, check. Oof. Man, that's salt. Anyway, so No Man's Sky.
Okay,
No Man's Sky.
Man, fuck you, Valve. Anyway.
I'm
a little salty now. Which I don't think you want to give the Cynic more salt. So, as we were saying, Hello Games got all eyes on them. They were getting all the buzz. Sean Murray, the fucking... Whoa, my bad.
You put him on the same list as like Peter Molyneux and
fucking
Randy Pitchford.
All those.
He's
fucks.
on that list,
and fucking David Cage as well.
He doesn't really lie. He's just kind of
a scumbag.
He's just weird.
David Cage is a scumbag. And fucking, do we want to include Daikatana?
John Romero.
John Romero.
I think he just got too full of himself. I don't really...
And they called everyone his bitches? Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Has he done anything since that mistake?
What's
he do these days?
Please. I want to see his name pop up on a McDonald's.
There he is. Oh, man. That hair. Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Oof. Let's look... id Software and Ion Storm. Ion Storm went super well. Collaborated with Game Mag. 2010 to present, collaborated with the Game Magazine. Not going well.
Well. Rest in peace.
It looks like he just does interviews and events. I don't think he makes anything.
Well, anyway. But yeah, Sean Murray's, I like to call him the fucking gopher tooth fucking shit-eating grin. Piece
Man,
of asshole.
this is a meeting of the minds right
Oh
here.
my god!
You
Look
see
at all
this?
look at that picture.
Let me save this real quick so I have it for later.
Yeah. Oh, this needs to go in a museum.
Oh man.
My god! Look at all those shit faces.
Let me just go ahead and make the folder for this episode.
What's it called? Oh, okay, No Man's Skylanders. Cool.
No, that's coming out soon.
No, I know. All right. So yeah. Sean Murray was doing interviews left and right, and getting buzzed for the game, and also answering questions from different press junkets, and basically giving answers and making some really, really big for his britches promises. It seems like almost every interview he made a new promise.
You'll want this form.
Okay.
That's
where am I
the
looking
Reddit
at?
post which compiled all of his promises and missing features.
Okay. Where do I start?
I don't know. Just it's somewhere in there.
Okay. No. That's why I asked you. Okay,
I haven't gone through this page. I just found it after 2 years.
So my version, if you don't care, is down below. I got you. I saw the format. Okay, so here we go. Oh no, these are the issues. I'm looking for the FD
I'm
promises.
pretty sure that has the documentation of all the missing features. If not, then I definitely have those files on my computer. So.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. Let's see if I got it right. Landing on asteroids.
Oh, you still can't do that.
Destroying,
to this day.
Destroying space stations and fleets.
You can destroy the freighters, but not the stations.
Giant fleets of ships.
They added that later.
Alright. Large freighters actually moving.
Yeah.
Scanning planets from orbit. It says edit.
Sort
This is indeed in the game, leaving it here for posterity.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright.
okay, yeah. I was gonna say, like, that's in the game. I don't remember that being missing.
Alright. Different races have different attributes, and
Okay.
depending on how I'm playing, I might want to kind of make an allegiance with one or the other. Faction affiliations with significance.
I don't know about significance, but they definitely do have that now.
Alright, trade ships docking with freighters.
No, that did not happen.
Okay, large-scale joinable space battles between factions.
No.
So far we're 1 in 15. Okay, NPC ships launching from the ground.
I think they can launch. I don't know if they're still in the game. I remember in the original build, there was like these outpost stations that you can land at, and there would be other ships there.
All right.
But I don't know about landing on the ground and taking off. I think they still don't do that.
All right. In atmosphere freighters with battling.
No. I don't think you could even bring a freighter in that low.
No.
They're too big.
Ringed planets.
Yes, actually, they did add that.
Okay, sand planets from desert planets to clever. Yes,
You literally just played
I
that.
just played that. Okay, so cool. We're in 2 now. Planets rotating and orbiting around the sun.
I literally can't tell.
The technical possibility of flying between star systems manually.
Oh God, no! Are you kidding me?
Oh man!
You could do that in Star System though.
Gives a fuck about star.
I think you can in Elite Dangerous too.
Okay. Actual ship classes and differentiation. Oh,
That was
fuck.
added later.
Okay, we're 3. Okay, naming ships.
I don't know. I think so.
Okay, we're gonna go that with a maybe. More natural flight characteristics.
They did definitely change the flight a lot.
Right, 4. Cool. Continuing
You
on.
could just take the paperclip out. It's a little easier.
Okay, my bad. Okay. Resources depending on distance from sun, environmental factors.
I don't know. I'm not a space.
Okay, the ability to play the game solely as a trade or solely in space.
I don't know why you'd want to.
But can you do it?
I guess.
Fine, 4.5. Fuck it. Crafting that has complexity.
Now, yes.
Okay, 5.5. Okay, find elements by checking galactic map.
Yes, they added that later.
Alright, cool. Next page.
Are we just gonna go through this one by
Yeah,
one?
fuck it.
Oh, okay.
Fuck it.
Might as well see where we've come and where we've gone.
Okay, so far I got 5.5, and with a fucking scoreboard of negative, just keep on. Jesus Christ. Animals and plants that eat meat. Seems to be in, it says here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the animals do attack each other. if one's hostile and one's like passive.
Alright, 6.5. Bugs, not the bugs you're thinking of. Actual like insects. Like I've seen pigs, they're definitely in the game. Okay, so 7.5.
Yeah, I remember there was like butterflies at launch, but they were hard to find.
Large creatures affecting the landscape.
I don't think so.
Alright. Creatures doing things they don't do in game.
What does that mean?
The first is flying eels flying low. The second is large creatures seemingly bathing in water.
I don't think they've added that complex of AI to
cool.
the creatures. This is based on like minimal playtime in the next update.
Alright, rivers.
Those have been in the game since launch.
Okay, 8.5. Large structures.
Yes? Maybe? Not natural ones, I don't think. It depends on what they define as large, because like there's some bigger structures.
Alright, I'll put
That's a hard maybe.
I'll put it with a half point and combine it with to put another point, so
Good
9.
Good
Alright, crashed freighters.
No.
Alright, structures with moving parts.
Yeah.
This is actually, it says here, this is actually in the game, just not in the way shown.
Oh yeah, it's just like you'll see like a radar dish like spinning around or something. There's nothing important.
All right, 10. All right, portals.
Yes, they've I believe they turned all the portals back on.
All right, 11. Sentinels in large packs.
It depends on the definition of large packs, but they did make them group up a little more.
Just in like larger numbers.
That's kind of, especially if they're chasing you, they'll group up more.
All right, 11. Right, 11.
Yes.
11? All right, maintaining wanted level indoors.
I think so. They definitely changed like. Oh yeah, you know what? Yes, because they started chasing me into caves and shit.
Okay, 12. Ambient walker sentinels.
I think they did finally add that.
Did they?
That was missing at launch. Like the only way you can see walkers is if you like sat there and deliberately pissed off the sentinels. And it used to be like too easy to like get them to leave you alone because the minute you kill them, they'd stop following you. But now it just like it's like GTA where it just constantly ups your wanted level.
Okay.
So yeah, now you like see them way more, and I think they do just walk around now.
All right, 12. All right, so now we're getting to the miscellaneous ones.
Oh
okay. Boy. Being able to see and play with other players.
They finally added that. 2 years later, we have multiplayer.
And let it.
And you can join parties. It's not
join
just
parties, so that's a fat point for them. Finally,
yeah. It's not. It's not just the like Dark Soulsy bullshit.
You know what I find so funny is that Sony approached them like we got this game. It's so legit. It came out in this shit, and they finally come out with what they promised.
And it's on the Xbox. Dude, and the box art on the Xbox is so much better.
Much cooler. That's what I'm gonna give it. That box art is fucking sick.
Well, and it like.
It encourages, like...
Well, like, if you look at them next to each other, you can see, just looking at the box, what's changed. Like, you see there's more creatures on there.
There's more
You
players,
see 4 people. You see them, like, walking
together. Fuck. Fat point. That's up the...
It's more colorful, too. And that's something else is, like, even though it was kind of a colorful game originally, it feels way more vibrant now.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like each planet you go to is just one color.
Right. 13. Alright, beacons marking points of interest with waypoints.
I don't remember that being missing, but it's definitely there now.
Okay, 14. Useful marking with binoculars.
Yes, yeah.
15.
Yeah.
15. Alright, hacking reinforced doors.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Radio chatter from inside the starship.
Yes? I think that was already there, though. Or maybe they added that later.
16. All right. Translucent glass on starships.
I don't know.
Okay. Is that it?
I think there is translucent glass.
That's, I believe that's it. Now it's just to the points that are basically like, why does it why certain things fall short of what it was advertised. So they're going to start with the pillar. Planets are less diverse. I want to emphasize this. This is explaining what the game was at launch.
Yeah, no, all this documentation is from 8/30/2016. So
all right.
Actually, we're recording this on the 29th, and it's going to be midnight soon, so it's literally going to be the 2-year anniversary of when I started the work on this.
Yes. Okay, so pillar. Planets are less diverse than we've been told, and with less features. They also don't seem to become appreciably more interesting as you move towards the center, if at all. The pool of resources is shallow, and they're spread more or less homogeneously among planets.
That's one of the biggest things they changed. Like the major update last year addressed that. Like they had a major overhaul of the planet and fauna generation.
Okay, there are no objects on planets that will not have seen in an hour or two on your first planet, and no objects in space that can be found through exploration. Explore should be renamed Sightsee, as that's more or less what you're doing when exploring, because you quickly run out of significant things to discover.
Yeah, that's also changed, because you remember how I was telling you because I was having a hard time helping you because they completely changed the element table, because it used to be you land on a planet, you kill the plants for carbon, you kill the crystals for the plutonium, and then you find Thanium 9 or whatever it was called, and those were the 3 basic power elements, and those are the only things that would power things. And then you get you need your iron from the rocks, and basically everything was just a simple set of 3-tiered elements.
All right.
That had obvious uses and would just have
and from the build I just played, they changed that dramatically.
Oh yeah, now it's complicated elemental interaction, and then you have to refine stuff now to make different elements. It doesn't just feel like a basic tier system of 5 things, because it used to just be metals, power, and then there was alloys or something, you get a crystalline or something. It was just 3 tiers of 5 different things. I don't know any other way to say it. It was just really, really basic. And you just looking from the icon, it would be oh, it's this color, so it's for this purpose, and it has 1, 2, or 3 molecules, so it's that tier. That was all it was. And it was because they didn't want you getting stuck on a planet. You would never be short of iron, of plutonium, because you need that for the launch thrusters, and you'd always have Thanium 9 because you can't travel anywhere. You'd always have the basic bare bones stuff, and you never feel short of anything. Whereas now, building things actually takes effort.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! There goes the paperclip.
Yeah. Let me find that, because I don't know where my extra paperclips are.
I was playing with
Where is it?
I think it hit something and it launched.
Oh, did it fall in my computer?
No, not your computer.
I'm
it definitely
kill
hit
you.
the floor. It hit the floor. Michael's got. For those that are obviously you can't see this, but Michael has a really bony ass.
Thank you. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there
you got it.
Oof.
Man, don't get too excited.
I know.
I'll
you should not even. You don't trust me. Okay. Anyway. All right. So that was basically addressing the exploration point of what fell short of what was advertised.
And I feel even though you were not impressed, you can definitely see.
I saw the change. Was I unimpressed? Of course. But
I think you just might not like the core game. No amount of updates.
We'll go more
that.
into that later.
Yes.
Okay, so now they're going into the fight mechanics. Okay, so
it was terrible at launch.
Ship combat was trivialized by removal of classes and ship attributes.
Yeah.
Large-scale space battles were cut as well, which were heavily advertised.
Oh yeah, and that was in the first demo.
And you cannot destroy space stations or freighters, as we've been told. You will fight Sentinels and pirates alone, all of which fly ships which are functionally identical to your own. Ground combat occurs with only a few Sentinels at a time and possess no challenge. Fights are easily won, escaped from, or avoided entirely.
Yeah, basically, you can even, ignore the Sentinels or run from them if they catch you, because they were so easy to evade. Same thing with pirates, they come in range, so you drop out of your, it's not warp, because that's, the farther travel, but, you drop out of light speed, and all you gotta do is boost away from them until they, lose sight of you, and then you can go back into your jump.
God, that sounds abysmal.
It was stupid. And then the combat was point and click, because, the Sentinels are kind of just,
oh,
they
really?
float there, and then they go over here. and then they flew over here, and then they flew over here. But now it's like you get assaulted by multiple things. Like I did actually get into a fight, and like immediately multiple sentinels showed up and a walker, like right away.
Oh, straight up. Okay.
And like the walkers were like they were bugged out at launch. Like they would get stuck in things, and like they would keep shooting the ground. They would never hit you. So like, and I never could get to the big ones. It would just be like the tiny little dog ones.
All right. So.
It was stupid. So yeah, it was point and click combat even in space.
Ugh.
Like you basically just sit still and shoot at them, and then your shields go down and you recharge them. Which was another thing was like the one time you died was because they didn't have the quick menu. That was not there at launch. So so to recharge your shields, they didn't charge automatically. You had to open the menu, scroll to the ship, scroll to where your shield was with the like Destiny menu, click on it, pick the elements you want to recharge it with, and then recharge it.
That sounds fucking awful.
Meanwhile, you're getting shot at, your health is going down.
Oh, wow!
It was really bad.
Fuck, that sounds terrible.
I don't know if they I just started avoiding space combat, because you might have noticed, like, I had the maxed out thing for killing sentinels, but I had almost no ship combat experience. Even though I love ship combat. But it was just, like, so annoying in this, I would just avoid it.
Wow.
Like, the minute I saw that pirates were on my sensors, I'd immediately fly to a planet to get away from them. Because they won't go in atmo, they'll just stop. Or you go into station and they'll just leave you alone.
Oh my god. Alright, so that was fight, now we're going into trade.
Which was basically pointless, like, you just go up to someone and they were basically an extension of the store. That was it.
Alright, trading offers few benefits outside of selling valuable items to upgrade to better equipment. There are few items you actually ever want to buy from a trader, and few things to sell that are worth using an inventory slot on instead of gold or / Emirates stack.
Which again, like, because there were so few elements, there's no point in buying anything off anyone.
Grinding for elements, rare items to sell is as far as most will ever go. And money quickly becomes useless in the game. You probably can't play as a space trader exclusively, and trading between systems don't seem worth the hassle even if you can. Trading with factions is a non-consideration, as you will max out rep for everyone. Very quickly, there simply isn't enough elements in the game to support deep trade, as there's little to actually need and a little worth actually selling.
There's actually something, I think it's still missing in the current build of the game. In Elite Dangerous, being a trader is like a viable thing, and I've done it before. Basically what you can do, you can buy trade data for like other systems near you, and it will, like, you can go into the computer when you go to the local like market area, and it'll give you can sort for like what is an export to that system that you just bought the trade data for. Mm-hmm. So you can like select like systems you're going to be going to, and it will tell you the exchange rate of where you are and where you're going.
Oh shit!
And
really?
you can decide what the most profitable. So you like oh, I'm going to like a low technology, like they're in the middle of a war. So, and that's another thing, is like the politics of where you're going could affect the prices of things. So like maybe they really need weapons and medical supplies. So like here where you are, it's like a wealthy system. They don't really worry about that. But you buy a bunch of it here for 100 credits, bring it over there, it's worth 300. So you can like plan out a trading ID route in Elite Dangerous, like using data you acquire.
That's
in this, it's like it used to be impossible to use the galaxy map. Now it's a little better, but it's still not as deep as it should be. Like, it's effectively useless, and like going back there's no point in trying to find places you've been before. So it's the galaxy map is basically just, I want to go to a new area completely at random. Like, it doesn't feel like you know where you're going ever.
Alright, and now, last one here is survive. Everything you need for basic survival is bountiful on every planet.
And I was just talking about that. Like, you'll never be short of anything.
Sentinels pose no risk. The only thing that poses any particular risk is extreme planets, and there's zero incentive to even really visit them.
I would literally only, like, back when I played this 2 years ago, I would literally go to them just because it was the only time I had fun. Because I was trying to survive on a hostile planet. That made it exciting.
Yeah. as they've got nothing you couldn't easily find anywhere else. Not that the risk they pose isn't easily mitigated or dealt.
Oh yeah, that too. You know, remember? I'll talk about this later, but like, you remember all those like obsolete technology slots I had?
Yeah.
A lot of those were things like heat resistance or like underwater breathing or radiation. Like that's what all those were. Those were like my resistances.
Okay.
So like I could just go to a hyper radioactive planet and just wander around before I even took hazard protection damage.
Okay.
Like it was not a problem.
Now I'm just gonna read the closing statements on this. Considering how much is missing from the game, we have every reason to question whether or not any of the complex systems we were told would be in the game are actually there. Do the planets get any more exotic as you move into the center at all? Are all those significant player-made disruptions to the game world actually being saved globally? Is there anything besides names being saved globally at all if there's no fleets to destroy and you can't destroy space stations? Do any of the things they talked about govern things on a large scale even exist? If they said nothing about the game-changing loss of planetary physics, are there less noticeable things that we haven't been told that are even gone? As you can see, the game we were told that we get is far more feature-rich, complex, and dynamic game than the one we actually got. What we got was a static, lifeless, and paper-thin experience by comparison. I agree. I encourage anyone interested in this to spend time watching the old trailers and demos to fully grasp how much different it was than the game they've been selling us for years. And there's more, and it ain't pretty, in his opinion, who wrote this Reddit post. Clearly, Sean was showing off a very different game 4 months before release. That footage is incredibly misleading, as it talks about many aspects of the game that no longer exist. Watching the IGN first from April bummed me the hell out, because that game looked amazing, and the game we got seems less like 1.03 and more like 0.5.03.
I would highly encourage people to like go watch the original trailers, watch the videos of the game at launch, and then watch the next update.
In fact, if it's not too much work, in the description, put a list.
Put some videos to watch.
Yeah, put the VGX trailer. Put all the important ones.
Yeah.
It didn't make me mad. I didn't feel like I'd be straight up lied to, only maybe unintentionally misled. Then, just as I was wrapping this post up, I found the real kicker that pissed me all the way off. Maybe others have realized this, but I didn't until last night. The most recent promo material from July, before the game was released, the 4 Pillars videos released just a month before launch are all using new footage from the same old build of the game that very clearly did not represent the one people can buy. The footage is still being used to sell the game even now, and it's no better from what Sega did with Aliens Colonial Marines.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because like I think still right now, if you go to the Steam page for Aliens Colonial Marines, it's using like the old trailer material.
The old trailer, and oh fuck, man, and it's bad. Which isn't that? Can they get in legal trouble with that?
It's been years, obviously not. And no, actually, you remember because like Sean Murray was like bragging because he won a legal battle over that.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's right.
Let's see. Here.
This cuck is like.
Dude, yes, it's still like that is not the lighting engine.
That is not the game.
That is not what it looks like.
That is old material from the first trailer they showed.
It's still here, dude. Yeah, like with the.
You used the walker once.
Here it is.
That game looks a ton of. Oh my God!
And it's still got the trailer.
It's still got.
The trailer.
Oh wow! I remember watching this trailer and being hyped the fuck up, and then like, oh my God!
I cannot believe the reviews are mixed. Mixed. Although there's been 10 gigabytes of patches.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God!
And not to mention the most infamous one that was found out where.
Oh, we typoed the alien AI.
That really fucked up the AI over a typo.
It's a 45 on Metacritic.
Oh my God. Gearbox. Okay, Gearbox software. Randy.
Dude, like the recent reviews are a little bit better.
Really?
Oh, apparently
really?
there's some like overhaul mods that make it better.
Yeah, but
This-
mods can fix any. Mods did not come from Gearbox.
Mods fixed Dark Souls, alright?
Oh god.
Don't at me.
We're gonna have to do Dark Souls
Don't
soon.
at me. Anyway,
so from with that, Sean made a lot of promises and
he delivered on some of them eventually.
Yeah.
What, 15, 14? What was the final count?
Final count was 15.
Yeah, 15.
Over a staggering account of everything else he fucking lied about. No, but after that, he kept making promises and promises leading up to the game's launch, where it kept being delayed. I believe it was delayed twice. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Let me check the research.
Cool.
I think it was only once, because I remember thinking they should have delayed it again. Let me see here.
It might have been once. I'm probably thinking of a different game.
Final Fantasy 15?
Oh,
That was
Final Fantasy 15 was delayed 3 or 4 times. That's a game we should get into.
Say, that's another game that was delayed a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, this page had some information.
Oh, yes. No, but, dude, I can probably just Google it, man. Fuck.
Hold on. Players can track friends on the galactic map and system maps.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
No. Because No Man's Sky is a primarily single-player game. Oh, I wonder if this is still true. When it first came out, it did not require PlayStation Plus for the online features. I wonder if that's still the case.
I don't know. I'm looking up how many times was No Man's Sky delayed, and then it auto takes to how many No Man's Sky refunds.
Oh god, dude, the development section on this Wikipedia page is long. So like it starts on this page and it's chaptered.
Oh god.
I have one full page of concept and inspiration. Here's production, which is 2 pages.
Okay.
Game Engine has its own page! Dude, this was such a long Wikipedia article. My god.
Okay, so No Man's Sky was originally supposed to come out in June, and it was delayed once to August 9th, which was its release date.
I'm seeing that right now. Yeah, it was scheduled to release in June 21st. And then, yeah, it was pushed back to August. Probably because it literally did not work.
Did not work.
Because considering how buggy it was on launch, I seriously doubt it was in working order before.
So yeah, it was delayed once, and then when announcement of its delayed
people
by
were
Sony,
pissed.
People were angry. They were fucking pissed. Like the message boards, the comment sections was the most toxic shit on the planet. Even back then, and hold on, and even back then, I was defending the Hello Games. Like, guys. You want a good game, right? Let them work on it. Why? I don't understand why everyone's being such piss babies about it.
I think I said something about this in the video, but I at least thought it at the time. I remember thinking like, man, I bet you if there wasn't that much backlash, they would have just delayed it again.
Dude, I would be fine if they delayed it.
Clearly this game...
Delay it as many times as you want. Give me a good product at launch.
You know how much they should have delayed it? 2 years. That's how long it took.
Honestly, fucking, it should have came out this year.
Yes.
It should have came out this year.
I absolutely agree. It should have came out this year. This would, yeah. Yeah, no, it should come out this year.
Oh my god, nah, but no, yeah, it was
It's
delayed.
not like the space sim genre is, like, overcrowded or anything. Like,
we literally named the top 3 games: No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous, and Star Citizen. Star Citizen isn't fucking out yet!
Yeah, like, so their only competition was Elite Dangerous, and I think that game has, like, mixed reviews. Like, it's...
Elite Dangerous has mixed reviews?
It's got kind of a lukewarm reception. It's kind of niche, I guess.
Didn't even TB thought it was boring?
It was on launch. Yeah, it's still mixed.
Oh my god.
Similar to games you've played, No Man's Sky, Space Engineers. It's $13.49 right now, by the way.
Elite Dangerous?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they added VR to that game not long ago. I played it in VR once. It was awesome.
So the game was delayed, and then to a lot of people's fucking dismay
and surprise in some cases.
And so we were forced to wait until August, hoping that the game would get better. I was in high spirits, like, oh cool, they're fixing the game, you understand it, but people kept on bitching. And bitching, and bitching,
Before launch, I had, like, mild intrigue in the game. I was like, oh, I might play that. That looks interesting.
No, because I followed the game ever since its fucking inception.
I was more interested in Star Citizen, especially when there was, like, more hope of it coming out soon.
So, I didn't have a PC around this time, so...
so this was your...
This was my Star Citizen.
Oh, because Elite Dangerous was still PC only at the time. Now it's on Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah.
I hope it comes to Switch.
Honestly, I don't care about Elite Dangerous.
I know.
Like, you can put as many bells and whistles as you
honestly, it's something of a hybrid of Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen. It's a little in between. Not so much art style wise, but like concept.
Anyway, so yeah, and people kept shit posting and like bothering Hello Games' Twitter.
They got death threats.
They got death threats over the fucking delay.
Which
my
was
God,
2 months?
It was
a 2 month delay.
2 months delay, and they got death threats. I believe they got a bomb threat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think didn't I have like a Twitter thing in here somewhere?
Somewhere.
I don't know, but I remember there was a tweet where they're like making jokes about like fortifying their office.
Which, by the way, they might have had to, because fuck what we're about to mention. So fast forward to August 9th, launch day. Or no, the night before, like basically August 8th. Basically launch night, basically. Yeah. And people hear rounds of a day one patch that was supposed to come out, and it's how big was that day one patch, Mike?
Well, the game was like 5 gigs.
How big was the day one patch?
I think 3 gigs. I don't remember.
It was, and it held features that basically turned the game into a whole different thing. And just changed a whole bunch of shit.
I'm kind of curious. I almost want to like flash the update on my PlayStation and try just installing off the disc and see what happens.
Oh God, that would probably break it.
It'd probably corrupt my save.
Yes, it would. And so people are like, huh? Why that big of a fix? And
but honestly, I don't think anyone was surprised at the time. That this generation has been all about the day one patch.
And then we got the reviews.
Yeah, that was... I mean, in my intro for Video Game Autopsy, I have the Metacritic score.
And my God.
So we all know what that is.
And then people are like, and then...
Let me see if it's changed since then.
Yeah, and then release day happened. People got the game, got their hands on it. They went in, balls deep into space, and my God, the results... We're not pretty.
71 and 4.6. I don't think it's changed.
I don't think it's changed either. I'm seeing a lot more green.
Let me try. Where's the thing where you switch platform? Because this is PlayStation 4. Does it usually say like also? Oh, here we go. Also on Xbox. So Xbox One is like a. Wow!
Whoa! Okay, put this up on the screen.
Okay, so the wow part is not the critic review, because that's
like
the
user score.
That is a difference.
Okay, go back to Sony's.
Hold on. So this is PC.
Okay.
Ooh. Although to be fair, it was even more broken on PC at launch.
Okay.
That is rough.
No. Please put these up on the screen.
I'll put all 3.
Oh God. Look at PCs.
Jesus.
Look at PS4s and look at Microsoft's. My God.
Yeah. Like that,
Sony got the raw end of that deal.
That really tells you how far this game came.
Oh my
in that
God!
time.
Look at those scores.
It was enough to turn it from yellow to green.
Can you imagine if it came out this year and I saw those scores like, fuck it, I'm picking it up?
No, totally.
Could you imagine how different this would be?
No, absolutely.
My God. Oh, okay. So back to the time capsule. Let's go back to that PS4 page real quick.
No problem.
Okay, so
you like looking at this, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking great. It is
with the old box art too.
Oh, it is. Oh my God. It is doing wonders for my ego right now. So release date. Critics get their hands on it. Metascore is at 71%. for the critics, and the user score is at 4.6.
The real kicker is the PC.
The real kicker is the PC, which critics score is a lot lower. Not really. It's at 61.
That's 10 points under.
But the real kicker.
Let's be fair. This is the critic score.
The critic
of
score.
a AAA game with
AAA
big
game.
air quotes because it was $60.
But the real kicker is the user score, which you can probably see right now.
2.7. Dude, look at this graph.
0.7.
Look at this graph.
Obviously, some people got paid. Some people got money in their pockets.
What's all I need to show you is this. I don't even know what the score is, but I guarantee it's going to be a telling story.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, come on.
I am literally fucking
This
cackling.
is the same thing.
Okay,
Mass Effect 3,
we're looking
same
at
thing.
if you can put this up too, that'd be great. Okay,
Yeah, sure.
so we're looking at Mass Effect 3's Metacritic. Critic score is at 89%, and the user score is, I can't see it. Can you read that out?
That's 5.7. And look at the number of negative reviews.
The number of negative reviews, and look at the number of positive reviews on the critic side.
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers got paid.
Well, didn't everyone wasn't there actual evidence that EA paid off IGN or something?
And IGN continues to run to this day.
Yeah.
Because money makes the machine go round.
Yes. So this is my go-to example of the critics
God,
don't represent.
There's no negativity or mix in the critics.
Yeah, no, they're all positive. Do you remember how many 10s this game got when it came out? It was insane.
My God, I remember being how fucking pissed I was when
it's just a meh game.
Yeah, it's not even garbage. It's just meh. It's the ending.
5.7 is appropriate.
Okay, Mass Effect 3 leading up to the ending was fine. It's the ending that really soured everyone.
Right.
But
and that's another thing is how many of those reviews do you think they didn't finish the game? Let alone
honestly,
multiple times.
All of them. I bet you if they were paid off, EA just went, play to right here.
Or they just read, because do you ever notice that IGN reviews almost sound like just a synopsis of the game?
That's why no one fucking listens to IGN.
Well, there's
reviews.
Yeah,
even less for the movie. Go and
are we gonna talk about Dead Cells?
No, go and listen to any of their movie reviews. They're abysmal.
I've never.
Don't even I don't.
Never.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm just still thinking about that Dead Cells.
That Dead Cells was fucking.
They put up a new one, right?
Yes, the writer that did the original is still defending his own self.
Oh, I know.
Please stop.
What a shit sucker.
Please stop.
What a shit sucker. Anyway, No Man's Sky.
So No Man's Sky. So
yeah, those reviews.
Reviews, and then players got their hands on it, and my God, me and Michael were in this we're in this shitstorm. He was in it because he actually got the game.
Well, I was curious because I was like, what the hell happened?
I was watching from afar because I was originally going to buy the game and launch it, but luckily, as if there's a God, I had to pay rent, and so I went, okay, I'll get it next week. And God went, nah, fam, it's trash. And I saw, and then out came all the tweets, the memes. The videos.
Oh, the memes! Ooh, the memes!
The memes were spicy.
Dude, I remember the following year there was one going around for E3, and it was this guy saying that I'm making her hold. The title was I'm making my girlfriend hold the box of disappointment, and it's a limited edition copy of No Man's Sky, and she's sitting there watching the press conference to settle down her excitement.
Fuck, man, that is. I went to Sean Murray, heard that, he went, okay.
No, he was too busy doing this.
Oh, yeah.
Working on these updates.
Trying to redeem himself. So, here's another thing.
Do you notice he's not been talking much lately?
So, the whole time this is going down, Sean Murray and Hello Games are silent.
Oh, yeah.
They went on radio side. Their Twitter, nothing. Their Facebook, nothing. News reports, nothing. No interviews, no hype, nothing. Just they went on radio side. And people thought that was
that's why people thought
shit.
Yeah, that's what. No. People thought that they took the money and ran. That's what they thought it was.
Because people thought they took the money and ran.
That was
an actual concern for 2 weeks where people asked Sony, Where's Sean Murray? Where's Hello Games? Please tell me you know where they are right now.
Dude, that was why I almost didn't put the video up. Was because I thought after all that, and there was like an investigation from like I think it was the UK.
The UK actually knocked at their doors and went, "Hey, fuckers!"
That was why I almost didn't put the video up. Was because I was like, "Oh God, I was wrong." Like they really did just lie to everyone. Lo and behold, I was actually right the whole time.
Could you imagine if they took the money and ran?
Oh, I know.
Oh my God!
But like, I cannot believe 2 years ago I was actually right, and on a video with no less than 500 views, I was right.
Oh God. Okay, so this whole time and people just assumed that they were fixing on shit, and I bet you some Sony exec went to Sean Murray and went, "Shut your fucking mouth! Don't talk."
No, that was exactly what happened. Was they put out an update on their website. I think 4 months later.
4 months later.
It was like later that year in the winter season. They put an update and everyone freaked out.
Where some people
they said like
people have settled, and this just came out, and Michael, take it away.
Well, yeah, no. So they put out an update saying like, "Hey, we just like wanted to make sure we didn't say anything until we knew for sure that this was gonna happen. But like, here's a new update that's coming." It was I think it was the base building update.
Yes.
And so they're like, we didn't want to get anyone's hopes up. We know we fucked up. Like, so
no, really.
So that's why they haven't hyped up anything.
Yes.
They don't want to repeat history. So that's why they're just like, just no interviews. Don't talk about it. And I think they put out that update like 3 days before the new base building update went live.
Yes.
So like they did the announcement and then like immediately it dropped.
It dropped. Yeah. So
and that was the time where I was like, "Oh, this is turning around," and then it just kept like every few months.
In the background,
major update.
It kept updating. It kept building.
There's been no paid DLC for this game.
Yes, this game. That's one thing I will give them credit for. There's no loot boxes.
All these updates are free.
There's no paid DLC.
I took when Abraham came over. I popped out the same disc I bought back in August. This same disc. And it had all the new content.
And not a dime was spent besides the original disc.
Nope. Which, that is worth mentioning.
That I will give them
They
a applause
originally
for.
did talk about doing post-launch DLC.
Which this response shut them up real quick. Real quick, like, yeah, let's not.
If it was next update level at launch, I think they would have just gone forward like a season pass or something. It would have just been the usual bullshit.
I also want to briefly mention the fucking shit that Sony got.
I'm almost surprised they didn't just scrap this and start
Sony
the game.
did not talk about Hello Games at all in any future.
Oh yeah, no.
They acted like they didn't
They
exist.
just put their heads down and act like this has never happened.
They put their hoods on and went, who? Who?
And then Microsoft is like, "Hey, No Man's Sky's coming out, guys!"
And everyone went, whatever.
There's a new update, though.
No. Literally, my response was when I found out.
Oh, you posted that Squidward meme.
No, that was later.
Oh.
When I found out that it was getting a fucking relaunch on Xbox, I literally retweeted it and put the with brackets rolls eyes continues walking.
I just remember no one talked about it
No
coming
one,
out on Xbox.
why would they give a shit?
No, but and then the next update dropped, and then everyone was talking about it.
Because guess what?
It was good.
It was the game that we should have got! I'm sorry if that was too loud for the viewers,
Dude,
but my God.
Let me just show you before it scrolls off. Did you see it?
I saw it. So, yeah, the update came out, and apparently everyone's back in. This game went from being all around the bargain
Zero
bin,
to hero.
from being all around the bargain bin to full price again.
Oh yeah, that was like I was talking to Milan, who she works at a GameStop.
She works at a GameStop.
For those of you who don't know, she said I think like before the update dropped or before the announcement dropped, it was like I think it was like a $10 bargain bin.
$10 bargain bin game,
and it was $60 the next week.
The next week it was back at a $60 price.
I think even on PlayStation it's $60 now.
It's $60 now.
I wonder if they're printing new boxes with like the new box art.
It fucking better. It's helping the sales, isn't it?
It's a better box for sure.
Honestly, I feel ripped now because I should have gotten it when it was bargain bin just to fucking have it. Just be like, look at this piece of shit.
I got it on a Steam sale.
One of our friends, Spencer, got it at a fucking House of Use for $5.
Yeah. Because it was worthless. It was garbage.
It was the only piece of
it was a $15
coaster.
It was a $15 game at best.
It was a $5 coaster. So,
and I'm talking about when there was the first major update. It was like a $15, $20 game at best. Like the one from last year.
So the update comes out, and I'm rolling my eyes. I'm not giving a shit. And when it drops, I dropped the Squidward meme.
Yeah.
That kind of made Michael salty. I'm imagining.
Well, because I was like, dude, but like you're not like. That was when everyone was like singing its praises. Like, how can you still be upset?
No, this is before anyone knows. Like the day was coming out. Oh, new No Man's Sky update came out. Fucking whatever. And then people came out with their saying like it's good. It's like they fixed it. And I'm hearing article after
I saw it on Twitch. Like, people were playing it on Twitch.
People were playing it on Twitch. It rose. It wasn't going to touch Fortnite or any of the other top contenders.
It never would. It never would.
No, it wasn't going to touch Street Fighter or Fortnite or Dota.
Street Fighter? Really?
Yes, Street Fighter. Do not underestimate the FGC. Do not underestimate the FGC. That is fighting game community for the plebs out there.
Let's see here.
Oh, I forgot Overwatch. You know, the top tiers.
I don't see Street Fighter.
Oh, well,
it's not even on the top, list here.
My bad.
Dude, Monster Hunter Generations is on the list.
Fuck yeah, because it came out this week!
Yeah. Dude, how far they have fallen. PUBG is way down on that list.
What's PUBG?
Exactly. What the hell is Scum? What is this? Is this a Battle Royale?
It's probably Battle Royale.
This looks like Battle Royale.
Look at it.
This looks like PUBG. Dude, it's...
Oh, wow!
It's PUBG.
It's PUBG. It's better PUBG.
It's just PUBG with prisoners. This looks stupid.
Put that on the count as the 5th tangent we went on in this video. Anyway, so yeah, and people are posting its praises. I'm hearing people are streaming it. I'm hearing stories of the shenanigans they got into with their friends, playing and exploring and surviving, and I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm glad they're fucking fixing their shit and all this stuff, but the thought in the back of my head still lingered of, we should have gotten this day one though.
Yeah,
that's the one thing that always takes me back.
It really is true. I mean, they really deserve credit for supporting a dead game this long.
They brought it back to life.
I know, and that's really worth commending.
Yes,
but that still does not change the fact that this should have been the launch version.
Is it perfect? Of course not.
No.
Is it a lot better than it was at launch? Fuck yes, it is.
You played it a lot longer than you would have if I made you play it 2 years ago.
It's still my cup of tea? No, but can I say it's been improved on? Yes, 100%. 100% it has been improved.
Well, and you had a couple moments of excitement, like when you almost crashed into the planet.
Yes, that's because of you steering me the wrong direction, motherfucker. Telling me
because you were trying to go down on the planet full speed. I was like, dude, you gotta slow down.
I never played the game before.
You also crashed into the station.
And I did love that the moment where I saved myself last minute from crashing into the space station. This fucking rock score kicks in. I'm like, oh shit, okay. Okay, I'll take those.
That was good.
That was good. Yeah, they fixed their shit. Not completely.
You know,
but they're working on it.
I want to say, before we walked in here, you were ready to dump on this, and you're singing his praises a little bit.
No, I still... Okay, let me rephrase this.
Just for the effort they put in. Because it really is
okay, here's the thing. Am I still salty? 100%. Do I give him leeway for? Do I give him credit for fixing their shit? Of course. I will always champion developers that actually take the time to fucking fix their shit and not just take the money and run.
Yeah,
or
which
fall
they
could
have. They easily could have done that.
Sean Murray could have easily taken the big money pile and run.
Right, that game made a ton of money at launch.
It made shit. It made fucking buckets. But
even with the refunds,
I want this on record. Do I commend them for their efforts of bringing back this fucking zombie of a game? Yes, of course. Do I still think it's fucking garbage. Yes, I still think it's
Dude,
garbage.
that should be like a new game award, like Game Back from the Dead.
They deserve it.
You know what? We should do an award show at the end of the year.
And I'm down.
And I'm officially nominating
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky for Zombie Game of the Year. And that category is not allowed to go to a zombie game.
Never. A zombie category that's not allowed to go to a zombie. That's great.
Yeah,
no.
Zombie Game of the Year. Best game to come back from the dead.
Best game to come. Oh, I'm 100% behind this.
Dude. That might be like some years where like there's no award, but you know, I want to try. I want to give effort where effort's due.
I'm behind this idea 100%.
If No Man's Sky didn't fix their shit this year, it probably would have gone to like Fortnite or something. Because I mean, it wasn't dead, but
like no one heard of it.
Exactly.
It was just like unknown, and then they came out with
an overcomplicated like tower defense-y
game.
It basically, from what I've been told, because I think Milan, someone gave her a copy of the Save the World. She said it's basically Metal Gear Survive.
Oh, that's not.
But you actually have guns instead of just poking zombies with sticks. But like you still you built fortifications around a shield and you defend the shield from zombies. That's it. That's the game, and you have like specific characters you can use.
I'm fact checking something real quick.
Oh, okay, no problem. But yeah, like that would have been another game like Back from the Dead. But like this is clearly, much bigger deal. But you know what? We're just nominating. We're not handing out medals yet.
Not yet.
We can nominate both. I'm gonna nominate both of them. I'm gonna nominate Fortnite for that one.
Hold on. I want to fact check something because this might be an interesting tidbit.
About Fortnite or No Man's Sky?
About Fortnite and No Man's Sky.
Oh.
Hold on. Gameplay. No. Give me development. Oh my god. What? Okay. Oh no. Okay. So in my head, I thought that Fortnite and No Man's Sky were announced at the same VGA, but no. Fortnite was announced at the 2011 Spike Video Game Awards.
I think it was 2011. That'd be hilarious.
No, could you imagine? No, but no.
There was like almost nothing announced 2012 except for No Man's Sky because it stole the show.
It did. It stole everyone's hearts and then fucking broke them and used a shit ton of Gorilla Glue to put them back together. But yeah, the state of No Man's Sky today as we speak is a lot better than it was back at launch.
I do want to address that I'm very mad. I had a ton of...
Okay, so let's build up this situation. Okay, so Michael... I
played 50 hours.
So, yeah, so Michael has played the game since the game's launch, and he's had 50 hours in it?
It said 43, but I also played the PC version.
Okay, so
I'm
50
going to say
hours.
50. Well, I played a ton of it back when I was doing Video Game Autopsy as, like, research, because, like, I was trying to figure out, like... I want to see for myself what this game's all about, and I needed footage, obviously.
Yeah.
That was where the background came from. If you want to see what the game looked like back then, you could just watch that video.
Yeah. So Michael texts me and he's like, "Hey, we should record another autopsy. Let's do No Man's Sky." I'm like,
Clinic.
Cynic Clinic.
No problem.
Okay, and then like, have you played it yet? Like, no. And it's like, okay, then I
still have my copy.
Yeah, I still have my copy. We come over early and you can get a good 3-4 hours. I'm like, all right, fuck it. For the show, let's do it. And so he sets me down and we play, and then I do my thing, and then he wants to show me.
We should have done that last week. I should have watched Star Wars before we started.
Yeah. Anyway. And so I finished my play. Then he wanted to show me the different types of warp.
Well, I want to show you what it looks like when you go to warp, because it was taking too long to get to that point.
Yeah, and so he's like, "Oh, I'll just log into my account. Hopefully it'll still go." And then it did, and he can just finally show me the warp.
My save from 2 years old still works. Technically.
And so he got in and he showed me the warp, and then it wasn't until he was still dicking around and he checked his inventory take it away, Mike.
Yeah, so I go to my inventory. And at first, I forgot I bought a new ship, and it was like busted up a little bit. So I was like, oh, all these like inventory slots are broken. And then I go to see, like, well, let me see if because I had this, like, rifle multi-tool. I was like, oh, I wonder if I still have that. I go to it, and I notice, like, there's a lot of the same tech icons. And then I go to scroll, and I'm like, these were all my upgrades. And they just all say obsolete technology. I was like, oh, shit, all my upgrades are my multi-tool gone. Wait, hold on a second. I go over to my my primary, like, exosuit, which I'd upgraded the hell out of it and, like, organized my inventory all nice. Which, by the way, that was another thing, was I couldn't jump to warp because all my warp fuel was converted into antimatter. I had fully, like, completed modules of warp fuel, and it, like, deconstructed it into antimatter. So I had to construct a module, and then I could use it. I was pissed. So
it took him 5 minutes to fucking warp the light speed.
Yeah, so that, and then I noticed, like, I had all these, like environmental resistance buffs, and like I had a jetpack booster, I had like sprint booster, I had health boosters, life support boosters, I had like these things that basically like revived you after death. I had all this shit that was like years old, and it was all just converted to junk. It was all just obsolete tech, and it wasn't even worth the value of the resources I put in it. It was all like, you get some some nanites and, like, I think, like, a resource or something, like carbon or something, which is worthless. Like, it took me forever to get to that. I was basically, like, top-tier character by the time I stopped playing it.
So Michael was scrolling his inventory, just hyperventilating, losing...
all my shit's gone.
Hyperventilating and just being salty as fuck. Meanwhile, in the background, you can hear my...
I bet my base is gone, too.
You can hear my cackling and laughter. And I'm just loving every second of it, because I was joking before he put in that I wanted his save file to be corrupted. But
I read that some people's save files just straight up didn't work.
Fucking really?
I think so. Look, maybe it looked like isolated cases, so maybe people just like jacked up their hard drive and didn't play for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
But like, yeah, there was some people I saw had corrupted saves and had to start over. But my save worked fine. It was just that half my shit didn't work. But, like, I still had the same ship, I had the same weapons, like, some of it transferred over, but, like, a lot of the technology I had was just junked, and I don't even know if there's, like, an equivalent thing anymore. Like, I'd have to play it again.
So Michael, everything that Michael's worked for it, upgraded and fucking did everything. He played by the rules, and Hello Games said, I'm gonna take those. And then fucking left them high and dry.
On the bright side, I still have, like, all those slots. Like, that took forever to get to.
Could you imagine if they took the slots?
I'd be mad. But, like, I still have, like the 30-something slots in my ship. Do you know how long it took to get many slots in the exosuit? You started with, like, 10, I think.
Uh-huh.
Now you start with, like a lot more.
A lot more.
Like, it almost looked the same as what I had, but mine was, like, after a long time upgrading.
Yeah. No, but, yeah, Michael had almost a moment where he wanted to switch sides and he wanted to be the same.
Yeah, I was mad because, like, I just felt robbed. I wanted at least, like, some kind of equal compensation, like some kind of, like, rare elements or something. Like, give me anything.
And you guys know what Michael got?
No, carbons and nanites.
You guys know what Michael got?
Carbon and nanites.
Fucking nothing.
Carbon and nanites. Carbon is completely worthless, and I think nanites are just for, like, blueprints, which might give me the shit I had before, but I still have to build it all again with resources I'm not familiar with, because, like, I don't even think Thanium 9's in the game.
Let me remind you that the periodic table has been reworked in this game.
It's totally new periodic table of elements.
I got all my shit out. I don't know about you.
I don't know.
I'm still lukewarm on this game. Am I happy it's still being worked on? Of course.
Yeah.
Keep
well, and I'm happy to see that people are playing it again and they're happy with it.
You know what? If people want to play this game and have fun, fuck it. Let them do that. Is it my cup of tea? No.
Before this, there was like one guy who liked this game. Did you? 2 years ago, there was a guy who like built a brand new computer and got like a pilot set up. He loved this game.
He went above and beyond, and that I feel.
This was when it was shit too.
It was Garbo. When we had fucking when
you had plutonium and you were grateful for it.
Yeah, and you had the fucking bootleg Tyrannosaurus Rex walking around. Please.
There were some goofy animals in that game.
Oh my god.
That was almost worth the price of admission, was just seeing the garbage that would spawn. Oh man. That whole time I played, I saw one planet I liked, and it's the one I made my background. Like, it was that nuke planet.
The nuke planet, yeah. Just the
nuke
stupid
nuke
animals that were made.
Oh man.
In the course.
They were just like all top heavy. Oh. It was so weird.
The ones
with the tiny wings.
The ones with the tiny wings get me.
Oh
like
God.
These big brute monsters.
And they're like buff, like
they're being held up by tiny fucking wings.
Like, imagine an elephant with butterfly wings.
Oh god.
That was what it was.
If elephant had wings, Jesus.
Well, I mean Dumbo, but
okay.
But at least like,
imagine in today's world pigeon shits annoying us. Thank God for not putting wings on elephants. Oh look, my car was fucking destroyed again. Because the fucking elephant shat on it, and it's basically the concrete pieces of a brick! Now the window shattered, the car's a pancake, and now this big mountain of shit is on the road!
Oops. Jimmy died.
Jimmy died, how did he die? An elephant took his shit!
Welcome to tangent number 11, everybody.
Oh man. Okay, no, but as
I feel like we're just tangenting because like I don't even know what to talk about with this game other than what everyone already knows.
We already went through the big points.
Yeah, like I feel like I don't know what to say aside from where this game is gone from where it came from. Like just Jesus.
No, okay, but like I guess we should get into final thoughts. Final thoughts.
Yeah, we're at about hour 37.
Okay.
So.
Final thoughts. So for me, I started off following this game since its very inception at the VGXs in 2013, and I wanted to know more. I wasn't exactly on the hype train. I just wanted to know more, and I followed the game like Sony's getting behind them. This might actually be a real legit thing, and as it kept going and the delayed and everything, and I was just. And the fact that I was about to drop money on it and I got saved, it just soured it for me. And then like seeing all the posts and all the fucking things that we were going through, and then like just putting Hello Games in the folder on my phone of companies not to
folder?
pay. No, I have a folder on my phone.
Oh, you literally have
that has the name of companies in its name. Game companies not to pay attention to. Huh. Hello Games, Konami,
oof,
United Front.
What's United Front?
They did a game. They did Sleeping Dogs, which is amazing, and then they
that was a great game.
They did this fucking idiotic game called Smash Plus Grab.
I literally don't know.
It's literally Race Riots the game.
I don't know what Race Riots is.
You don't know what a race riot is?
Nope.
It's literally
wait. You're not talking about like cars racing. You're talking about like I see.
You don't want to know what the game is? Break into the store, steal the stuff, get more points for starting a riot. Woo! Violence.
That sounds stupid.
Yeah. So and then there's more coming. Fucking EA is in there.
Can we just address the fact that I completely did not understand what Race Riot meant for a minute?
I want that
moment, the white man.
I want that moment clipped and sent to my inbox so I can prove to people that Michael is a privileged ass motherfucker.
I feel like
for 5 seconds in his life, racism did not exist.
I feel like I just accidentally dropped the N-bomb without understanding social and historical implications.
The day you dropped the
I will
N-bomb,
not. Come on.
No,
if I do, I'm bleeping it out and never addressing it.
The day you dropped the N-bomb on camera is the day I shake off this mortal coil. That's it. I did everything I needed to. Take me now!
Is that your goal in life? Just like, I'm gonna make Michael drop some racial.
Because for those who don't know Michael personally, he is a skinny, white as sour cream, overprivileged white male.
You said white at least 3 times.
Did I mention he was white?
4.
Also, he's really fucking white.
Come on.
And just to hear him accidentally
drop the
F-bomb, I will die of laughter. I will die of laughter, and my spirit rising from my body will still be laughing as I go either down or under.
I feel like your spirit will die laughing.
No, but yes.
Oh man.
This game.
Right, No Man's Sky.
I started
Welcome to tangent number 12.
So, No Man's Sky. Hello, because I've had a folder of like, okay, don't pay attention to Hello Games. Fuck them for life. No Man's Sky, who? And like I said,
dude, every time it would come up from conversation, you would get so immediately pissed and bitter.
Oh fuck! And I didn't even.
You would think that this game like killed your kitten or something, like the way you acted around it.
Oh, fuck. And now, what I will give Hello Games is, they are now on my radar again. I will now like.
I'm
there.
Definitely interested in anything they come out with.
Of course.
Following this.
Honestly, I think they should do one more big update for No Man's Sky and just move on.
Yes.
That's it.
You know what? I feel like this is like maybe a couple patches to like sort out the performance, and then just like this is it. This was what we wanted. Here's a new thing.
Here's a new thing.
Because that was another thing I wanted to bring up. I think I maybe said it, but you started talking and I didn't want to like interrupt you.
Yeah.
I was really shocked that they didn't just make No Man's Sky 2 and then and then just scrap it, move on.
Pull a Destiny basically.
Right? No, exactly. Like that exactly. What? Not even pull a Destiny because Destiny that would have meant that they charged for these updates. Destiny charged you for the updates.
No. Hold on.
What?
Destiny was meant, and I quote, to be a 10-year game.
Yeah, but
it didn't live past 2.
No, because and that was the weird thing is like it was meant to be a 10-year thing, but they planned to have sequels. But they wanted it to be a live service game. So it's like, there's only one Warframe. There's only one World of Warcraft. There's only one RuneScape. I still play old school RuneScape. Mm-hmm. And they still update it. Like, they still update it.
It's coming to mobile, for fuck's sake.
I have it on my phone. I've been playing it for weeks.
Yeah.
You can't do a live service game and still stick with the old sequel mod. And then they keep selling this DLC, and I'm just like, I don't care. I played up to Taken King. I don't even remember what the new one was after that.
Rise of Iron.
Yeah, I bought it, and I beat the campaign, and then I just I don't care.
I didn't even touch the raid.
I don't even care anymore. Yeah, I know. I didn't touch any of the I don't even think I played any of the strikes. Maybe one of them.
I need to ask Milan.
And then everyone was giving all these I guess we should probably do one about Destiny one day. But I remember I got Destiny 2 because Spencer talked me and Milan into it, and all the reviews were so good.
Same here.
So fine. I will get Destiny 2, but I'm not buying the season pass again. I'm not falling for that shit again.
I didn't touch
that.
The DLC was garbage.
No, I bought Destiny 2. I finished it, and then I
both DLCs they released were garbage.
Yeah, no, I hopped into it again just for shits and giggles a week ago, and I can't even level up. Everyone's level 30, and I can't level up because I didn't buy the DLC, and I can't do any of the activities because I'm just I don't even care. It's just more of the it's just the same shit. I may as well just play Destiny 1 because at least I have all my stuff. And there's still some content I didn't do. I never did any third update
More people are playing Destiny 1 than they are 2 right now.
I'm not surprised. I hopped on Destiny 1 again, I'm curious, where's this game at? And yeah, there's plenty of people playing that. Yeah. I could still get into a strike. I could still play stuff. I just don't care. And then they already are gonna make a third game, and I don't care.
The expansion comes out next week.
No, I mean a third game.
No,
Destiny
I know.
3.
Yeah. Destiny 3. I know.
I don't care.
No. But, as far as aiming with No Man's Sky, Hello Games is now a blip in my radar again. I look forward to see what they move on past No Man's Sky.
Even if they make a new Joe Danger, I'll be interested.
Fuck, same here. just anything that I just want to see something different.
Yeah.
That's me. Mike, your final thoughts, unless you already, that's all that's been said.
I mean, I just wanted to say, like, this is not a game I play that much. Like, those 50 hours, like, that was basically all when it came out, and I picked up once in a while to check out the updates since then. I like, my entire interest in this game is just, like, the story and the legacy of, like, where it's been. Like, this game fascinates me from, like a social aspect of, like, how people reacted to it over time, and, like, how it really for a while seemed like this was just gonna be like an Aliens Colonial Marines. Like, it was just gonna be an infamous mistake forever, and, like, the company would never recover from that. The game's name would never, it would just be this forever. And to be sitting here 2 years later and say this game is a success now, and it's where it wanted to be, and people are playing it again. The fact that I can say that, and, like, that was just a... When I made that video 2 years ago, that was just, like, a hopeful thing I thought would never happen. That was just, like, you know, that would be, like, the golden, like, that would be the light universe. That would be the perfect way for this to go, but that's not the world we live in, so it's not going to happen. It was just wishful thinking. But to be sitting here 2 years later and just the places this game has gone since then, it just fascinates me. And I almost want to do... I may as well just say this. I've thought about doing... I'm still trying to figure out a name, but, like, basically a follow-up kind of video game autopsy. I thought maybe calling it, like, Second Opinion or something.
No Man's Sky?
Well, yeah, it would start with No Man's Sky, but, like, it would be, like, another, like a sub-series, because I don't want to start too many series. I have too many ideas in my head, and I'm trying to limit it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to just do these 2 shows for now, but I think a sub-series of video game autopsy where I basically just say, like, here's what's changed since I discussed this game. I think that might be interesting, and I could definitely do that with No Man's Sky, because there's a lot to tell there. Especially because, like, a lot of the stuff I talked about in that video is, like, relevant now, because I remember saying something like, you know, it'd be interesting to see where this game is a year from now. And even a year ago, it was in a completely different place. Like, a lot of the graphical changes came out last year. A lot of the, like, the base building was changed. They had the new ground vehicles. That was when they started, like, changing up how the story plays out a little bit, because before it was just Ghost Center Universe. Yeah. And then there was, like, the whole thing with, like, the Atlas stations, and that was, like, interesting, but it didn't go anywhere. Like, I completed it, and I didn't really understand why I did it. It just was a lot of, like, vagueness, but it was interesting. It felt like there was something there. So, like, I guess they've changed that over time to, like, make it mean a little more. And I guess now, like, the meta is the whole universe is a simulation or something, and it's, like, breaking apart.
Yeah.
Which, that's interesting. I guess the story isn't told that well, at least a year ago, but, like, that's an interesting idea. So, like, it's just, I think it would be a good idea to, like, play it a little more, figure out some of those, like, finer details, and then just talk about where it's gone since then, and address things I talked about in that video forever ago. Considering, like, I never could have anticipated how relevant some of my thoughts and research was 2 years ago. Like, they really did care about this game. They really did update it and work and work and work until it was finally what they wanted it to be. They finally just added multiplayer. Like, it's finally a reality. You can hop in and join with your friends and build shit together.
Yep.
You can, like, I think you can have, like, a post box outside your base.
Yeah.
And people can leave messages for you.
I saw that, yeah.
That's awesome. Like, so, like, that's an idea I have floating around right now for, like, a sub-series for that. One of the names I did think of was, like Second Opinion or something. I'm trying to, like, I don't know why I decided to do this, but, like, I'm trying to keep, like, this doctor thing going, the motif. Because I feel like it's maybe, like, kind of a unique theme. Yeah. I don't see that too much.
So what are we in the grand scope? Are we doctors? Are we cheap workers at a clinic?
Yeah, just like really shitty.
Are we
urgent care doctors?
Are we that one shitty clinic in the corner of the one plaza that no one goes to anymore? No, I'm making, like, a vague reference. I'm not
I was gonna say,
specific,
like, are you talking about, like, the Dr. Reefer eyes?
No, like that one.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. The one up by the Home Depot.
Jesus Christ! Yeah. I know. Are we in, like, a sketchy ass clinic that we're like? It's just two guys in lab coats they got from like a costume store.
I'm pretty sure if I walked into that pot store, that's exactly what it is. We live in Arizona. That shit's legal here for medicinal purposes. And there's like this really edgy, stupid like place where it's just like, come on, this is not a medical place.
If we ever do decide to add video to these, we have to wear the lab coats.
Yeah, no, I thought about that. One of my original ideas for the video game autopsy intro was like, it was gonna be the same kind of music of like a kind of house theme inspired thing, but it was gonna be me like sitting over a game with a scalpel with like a whole. I had this whole outfit idea in mind, but like I decided that was a little too far.
I mean, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with live action bits as long as they're funny.
I just didn't know if it'd be funny. If it was for an intro, you'd have to see that every week. Or not every week, I wish.
You wish. Game on! You heard it again now! Game on! Every week!
No! I don't even know if I'm going to do Cynic Clinic once a week. The last one was 2 weeks ago from when we
said we were going to do it.
We're going to go for once a month, yeah.
Last one was in...
it was 2 weeks ago.
July... Last one was in July.
I just looked at the thing.
We recorded in July, right?
I don't know when you recorded it, but I think I uploaded it 2 weeks ago.
I want to say it's still July when you...
It says 2 weeks, but maybe it was like closer to 3. But even 3 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago was still August, so we definitely were like, I don't know about recording, but I definitely uploaded it this month.
Okay, so
I think we still recorded it.
So this episode is going up in September, I believe?
Yeah, it would have to, because it's going to be the 30th in like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
we're so far on track.
Yeah.
Once a month, yeah. Now the whole thing is we're going to have to find out what the next topic is, because we can't even tease it, because we don't even know.
Well, we had a couple ideas.
Because, like, one of us has to be a cynic.
Well, and even if it's something we both like, I think I was talking about this, like, one of us just couldn't be a devil's advocate, and we just have to take the role.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you know, we just do our research and try to poke holes in it. What was the one we were talking about earlier? We were, like, gushing over a game a minute ago, and I was saying we can do an episode on that, but one of us has to, like...
No, I had an idea.
Okay.
Because, you know, we're not just limiting ourselves to video games, right?
No, of course not. Like any media that people can participate in.
Do you want me to see it live or no?
I mean, I thought about using the end of the show to, like, tease shit, so... Sure. What's your idea?
We can do Ready Player One.
Ooh. Book or movie?
Both.
Ooh. That might be interesting.
Ooh, right?
I guess I'd have to be the cynic on that, wouldn't I? Unless
you didn't.
Did you
like it?
No, I'm because it would be my turn. But did you like the movie?
Yes, I liked it.
Okay, because if we both agree on something, we'll just do this as like whoever doesn't like it, and then if we get to one we both like, we'll just do whoever didn't do it last week. So if next week we do something we both like, I'll be the cynic.
Yeah, it probably, don't quote me on this. It probably won't be Ready Player One if one of us finds a better idea, but like
that's an idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna say what game it is, but there is currently a video game autopsy in pre-production.
Is that the one you mentioned to me?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm currently writing it right now.
He spent me this idea, and I liked it a lot. So look forward to this whenever it comes out.
Yes. Well, the last one was 7 months ago.
7 months ago. So
the other one was 2 years ago. So
get the script ready.
Yeah, that one's on the JonTron upload schedule.
Oh jeez.
Which is why I started this show, so there's something to fill the gap. So I'm guessing, I don't know how long it's gonna take me to work on that. I'm gonna try to find more time. My schedule's gonna change at work again.
Yeah.
But hopefully I'll find the free time to work on that.
That's.
Do you have anything you're doing? I remember you saying
that's what I want to say. Yeah. I'm still being a shithead on Twitter. If you want to follow me.
I'm talking about YouTube, dude.
No.
Is there news coming back?
No. Hold on. So I am still workshopping. What?
The paper. Oh. I want to keep it all together.
No, keep it all together. So I am still working on something up for my channel. I've been workshopping it for a while, but you know some.
Any announcements?
No, not yet. I actually need to shoot the thing. I have to get all the things first.
Do you need help? I've got like camera, mics, and equipment and stuff.
Yeah, because unless the people want footage
phone?
on this.
Yeah, I mean that was how you used to do it.
Also, this camera is not that bad looking.
Yeah, I'm not saying the camera's bad.
There are motion pictures that are filmed on iPhones.
I'm just saying your whole production studio was your phone because you even edited on your phone.
I even edited on there with some shitty app I found because once again, I also have no PC, so like I have no editing software.
Oh, you don't still have that laptop? Not that you can edit on it. It was like a $200 laptop from 5 years ago.
From 5 years ago, yeah. And no, it just the fucking charger went.
Oh, it was a $200 Best Buy laptop.
Lasted 3 years though.
Yeah.
So no official announcement yet, but I am working on something. I'm not just being lazy.
I considered editing it for you. I obviously have.
I know, but I have no monies to pay you.
No, I'll just take 10%.
10% of what?
Of the ad revenue, dude.
Yeah, like I'm gonna fucking monetize those fucking with the way YouTube is right now.
No, I know.
No way YouTube's gonna give me money for the shit I'm gonna do.
I used to be monetized, now I'm not.
No, you're not.
Because they kicked us all off. But I only have 32 subs. So
also, when Nintendo just fucking destroyed
oh, they're like, hey, that Twilight Princess thing you did 2 years ago, mine.
Bye.
Thanks,
Jesus
bye.
Christ.
It was stupid.
Let the record be shown that Michael has only finished one LP in this whole channel's life cycle, and that's the Battlefront April Fools.
It was. Oh yeah, it was an April Fool's. It's not even on my. I mean, it's still there, but like it's not listed. I can only. Oh, I can't even see. Oh, because this is my.
Did you delete all the LPs?
No. They're all just unlisted.
Okay.
So if you have a link to it, you can watch it, but they're not like on my because I'm like rebranding. So.
Okay.
So I still wanted them available if you like had a link to it or wanted to watch it, but like I didn't want it part of my my brand.
So all of you are waiting for the Daikatana finale. It's not happening. I'm sorry.
Maybe. One day.
No, there's hope.
Maybe I'll think about it. I think I still have my save. I think I don't know. I've gone through a lot of like changes since I played. Let me see if that game has cloud saves real quick. Now I'm wondering.
It probably doesn't. Because George Romero wanted to make you his bitch.
Does not have cloud saves, so that might be. I might have to start over.
Oh boy. No, but yeah, no
So
announcements. Want to yell at me on my Twitter? Go ahead. But other than that, I think we done here.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Well, we managed to bump it up to 2 hours. That I've been trying to aim for 2 hours on these.
Right, cool.
So all of our nonsense at the end of this kind of filled that out.
But yeah,
we spent like 10% of this talking about No Man's Sky, though. We really lost it.
I mean,
But I guess there wasn't much else to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, we pointed out the issues, what was fixed upon, the timeline, our personal thoughts. That we did everything.
Yeah, I guess it's just harder to discuss it than a movie.
Yes, because a movie's
a
beginning, a middle, and an end.
Exactly.
This is you have.
Well, and that's also not only that, but this is such an open-ended game that
it's still going. They're still updating it. They're still working on it.
No, not even that. But like, because neither of us have played through the story elements, we can't even discuss that.
This was never going to be a lore video.
No, yeah.
Never.
If it was something like
if we ever do
like Ocarina of Time or something.
Yeah, if you ever do a Dark Souls video, that will be a lore video.
Well, I'll need to play it first. I played Dark Souls, I just haven't beaten it. I'm waiting for the Switch version.
1, 2, or 3?
I haven't beaten any of them.
Jesus.
I played all of them, but I haven't beaten any of them.
The only Dark Souls game I haven't beat, if you can even call it, is Demon Souls. That's it. I haven't.
It's a Souls game.
Yeah, I beat 1, 2, and 3, and Bloodborne.
Do you have Demon Souls?
I do not have Demon Souls.
I have it. You can play it here.
I mean, I don't exactly feel like getting my balls kicked in right now.
I would actually say, you know what?
Demon Souls is harder.
I was gonna say it's easier, but then I realized
shut up. No, it is not.
I shouldn't make a statement on it. I don't know what I'm talking about with those games.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Everyone, hopefully this episode was just more bearable than the last, even though we went on 11 fucking tangents.
The last one was probably better, but that's fine.
Yeah.
You know what? If you just need something to listen to.
Honestly, yeah. If you're taking a shit, you need something to get
2 hour long shit? Dude,
hey, man.
Get off the pot. It's not coming.
Hey man, if you have Taco Bell and sushi in the same day,
that's a 2-second shit.
That
That's all
shit's
out
cooking.
of you. That comes out of you and it's
Shrimp
gone.
and cookies are a bad combo.
Shrimp and cookies. Do you have Oreos with your Red Lobster?
Don't judge my lifestyle. Don't you fucking judge me. Not on this fucking podcast show. What the fuck? Anyway, thank you for watching, Michael.
Thank you so much.
Michael, you're a lovely man.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for putting up with my shit. And I thought that this episode would finally destroy our friendship. It did not.
Well, because I feel like we kind of agreed. Like, if we tried to do this a year ago, it would have been an ender.
Yeah. Wow! Fuck you! Wow! Friendship. I thought the friendship was stable all the time. Apparently, a year ago it was hanging by a thread. Apparently.
Dude, let's be honest. If it didn't end.
No, fuck you! I'm walking now, man.
Oh no! I guess it was this episode.
No,
Take it back.
Fuck, no.
No,
you know
no,
what?
Hold on. No, listen.
I can't even get out. Okay.
If Last Jedi didn't end it, nothing would. We violently disagreed on that.
Let's wait till 9 before we make any accusations.
Dude, watch me love that and you hate it.
That would be the greatest heel turn
crazy.
ever. Anyway, we said bye like 7 times.
Yes.
So
Thank
you and
thank you.
Remember, don't be a shit.
No. Yeah. Oh, you should end this with PSAs.
Yeah.
The last one was
don't be a shit. For this one, don't buy.
Don't pre-order video games. That's why.
I was just gonna say don't buy day one. Don't buy day one. No Man's Sky.
Just don't pre-order. Don't pre-order game. Wait till it's out.
Stop giving Star Citizen money.
Hey, no. Well, yeah. Probably wait for that to come. They have plenty of money.
Stop giving
just
the
wait
money.
On that one.
Stop it. Also, Valve, you suck.
You know what's funny? This is the last tangent. I swear to God.
Okay.
I feel like if people gave Star Citizen less money, they would have just released it already.
Absolutely.
Because they just kept expanding it in conjunction with their budget.
Okay, last PSA for real. Just the real one.
Mine is don't pre-order video.
Mine is just don't hop on the hype train all that much. I'm looking at all you Smash kids out there.
Oh yeah, no wait. Like at least wait till the freaking demo comes out. It's already a #1 seller on Amazon. Just wait for the demo. We don't know. It might be a brawl situation all over again, okay?
Don't.
Not every Smash game is Melee.
We don't want to trigger the Melee community. Not right now.
Yeah, well, they're constantly triggered. Who cares? Anyway, so yeah.
And that's where we're gonna end it.
Yes. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.